Hello, this is Guy Barker here. Welcome to Herbi.org. I'm going to give a demonstration of how to use the Herbi Writer handwriting development software with what's called an external tablet device attached to the computer. An external tablet is a piece of equipment that connects to your computer through a USB connection, and you can use it to control the cursor on the screen in a similar way to how you can control it with a mouse. So the external tablet itself is this black piece of plastic here, and it comes with an electronic pen, which you don't want to lose this because you can't use the external tablet without the electronic pen that comes with it. And what happens is, as I move the pen around here, the cursor on the screen moves as I move the pen over the tablet, and you'll actually notice the cursor moves even when the pen is just in range of the tablet, which is say half an inch above it, without actually touching it. If I actually push down on the tablet with the stylus, then it's the same as doing, say, a click with the left mouse button on the with a mouse, and you can draw things with it. So Herbi Writer here is saying I should draw an F, so I'm going to move the cursor over the area on the right of Herbi Writer, and I'm going to draw an F. Herbi Writer said that was correct. So now I'll draw an O. And all the regular Herbi Writer features work with this external tablet device, just as if you were using Herbi Writer on a tablet PC that had a way to use a stylus directly at the screen. So if I were to go to settings, say, I could turn on the join the dots feature and start a game. Okay, now I'll draw a star. Okay, and that one wasn't considered correct, so I'll try and draw that a little bit more closely to the sample. Okay, and that one's considered correct. The current settings are beginner, where there's a lot more leeway as to how closely you have to draw your shape, in this case, to the sample. And similarly, trace mode works if you prefer trace mode. There we go. Now, one of the advantages of an external tablet device like this is the price. It's relatively inexpensive compared to a computer that has a way to use a stylus directly at the screen, because those computers really can be quite expensive. This tablet device shown here is, before tax, it sells today for $69. Now, whether this is actually a useful tool for students using Herbi Writer, I really don't know today. I've never had any feedback to say that it is a useful tool. I wouldn't be surprised if it isn't a useful tool, because the student really has to split the concentration between where they're handwriting, which is down on the tablet here, and where the electronic ink appears as a result of them handwriting, which is on the screen. So a student has to basically concentrate down on the tablet and up on the screen, and that really can be quite a challenge. So I've yet to hear from any OTs or teachers that an external tablet is a useful tool as a way to control Herbi Writer. But if anybody does try this out and has feedback for me, and perhaps has an idea on how Herbi Writer could be made more useful with an external tablet, I'd really appreciate that feedback. So please let me know at barker@herbi.org.